Welcome back to my channel. Today we explore the value of specific coins. First up, the 2009 Guam Territory Quarter, a piece that holds both historical significance and collector interest. In 2009, the United States Mint released a series of quarters honoring its territories, including Guam. This coin's reverse design features an outline of the island, a flying proa, a traditional Chamorro canoe, and a latte stone, symbolizing Guam's rich heritage. The obverse side maintains the familiar portrait of George Washington, while the reverse showcases Guam's emblematic symbols, capturing the essence of the island's history and culture. For collectors, the condition of a coin is paramount. An uncirculated 2009 Guam quarter from a U.S. Mint roll is particularly desirable. These coins have never entered general circulation, preserving their original luster and sharp details. As of December 2024, the value of an uncirculated 2009 Guam quarter varies based on its condition and the current market demand. Prices can range from approximately $600 to $1,000, with exceptional specimens fetching higher prices. Beyond monetary value, the 2009 Guam quarter serves as a tangible connection to the island's heritage and America's broader narrative. Collectors and historian enthusiasts alike treasure this coin for its cultural representation and as a piece of the 2009 District of Columbia and U.S. Territories Quarters program. And whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious newcomer, the 2009 Guam Territory Quarter offers a glimpse into the unique stories that coins can tell, bridging the past and present through the art of coinage. Up the 1977 Kennedy half-dollar, focusing on its value in today's market, especially for coins in good condition. The Kennedy half-dollar, first minted in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy, has become a staple for collectors. The 1977 edition, produced in Philadelphia, No Mint Mark Denver, D Mint Mark, and San Francisco S Mint Mark for proofs, holds particular interest. These coins are composed of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, weighing 11.34 grams each. As of December 2024, the value of a 1977 Kennedy half-dollar varies based on its condition and mint mark. The 1977 Kennedy half-dollar offers a fascinating glimpse into numismatic history. While many are readily available and affordable, those in exceptional condition or with unique characteristics can be quite valuable. If you possess or come across a 1977 Kennedy half-dollar, consider its condition and consult with a numismatic expert to determine its true market value. First, the 2014 Great Sand Dunes National Park Quarter, part of the America the Beautiful series. While it might seem like just another coin in your pocket, some of these quarters can be worth a lot more than face value. Stay tuned to find out why and how much collectors are paying for these coins today. The Great Sand Dunes Quarter was released in 2014 as part of the America the Beautiful series, commemorating one of the most stunning landscapes in the United States, Great Sand Dunes National Park in Colorado. It features a picturesque design of the sand dunes with the Sangre de Cristo Mountains in the background, and a father and child wading in Medano Creek. Alright, let's talk about what makes a 2014 Great Sand Dunes Quarter valuable. There are a few key factors to look out for. These quarters were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, mint marks. The mint mark can be found on the obverse side of the coin, just below the motto, "In God We Trust." Coins from the San Francisco Mint, particularly proof and silver versions, are often more valuable. Errors and variants. Keep an eye out for minting errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors make the coin unique and can drastically boost its value. Most Great Sand Dunes quarters you'll find in pocket change are worth their face value, just 25 cents. However, even lightly circulated coins with no visible damage can sell for around $1 to $3 to collectors. proof versions from the San Francisco Mint, particularly those struck in 90% silver, are worth significantly more. These can sell for $15 to $30 for standard proofs and upwards of $50 to $100 for silver proofs in perfect condition. Next up, the 1999 with P mint mark New Jersey State Quarter, a piece that commemorates the crossroads of the Revolution and holds a special place in American history. The New Jersey State Quarter was released in 1999 as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. The reverse design features General George Washington leading his troops across the Delaware River, a pivotal moment in the Revolutionary War that took place on December 25, 1776. The obverse side maintains the familiar portrait of George Washington, while the reverse showcases the iconic scene of the Delaware River crossing, symbolizing New Jersey's significant contribution to America's fight for independence. For collectors, a coin's condition greatly influences its value. The 1999 P New Jersey Quarter, minted in Philadelphia, had a mintage of approximately 363 million coins. In circulated and dirty condition, these quarters typically hold a value close to their face value of $225,000. However, some collectors may pay a slight premium for these coins, with prices ranging from face value up to around $300, depending on the buyer's interest and the coin's condition. While circulated 1999 New Jersey quarters may not command high prices, they serve as tangible connections to our nation's past. Collectors and history enthusiasts value these coins for their cultural representation and as part of the broader 50 State Quarters program. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious newcomer, the 1999 P New Jersey State Quarter offers a glimpse into the unique stories that coins can tell, bridging the past and present through the art of coinage. Next up, the 1983 issue from the Denver Mint, identifiable by the D mint mark. We'll explore its design, history, and current market value, especially for those in fine condition. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964 to honor the late President John F. Kennedy. By 1983, the Denver Mint produced approximately 3, 2, 4, 7, 2, 2, 4, 4 of these coins. These coins are composed of a copper nickel-clad with 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, and have a diameter of 30.61 mils and a weight of 11.67% grams. Obverse features a left-facing portrait of President Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. The word Liberty arches above, with the date 1983 below. The mint mark D is situated above the date, indicating its origin from the Denver Mint. Showcases the presidential seal, an eagle with outstretched wings, holding an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and readiness for war. This design was crafted by Frank Gasparo. In numismatics fine condition, refers to a coin that has moderate wear but retains clear design details. As of December 2024, a 1983 Kennedy half-dollar in fine condition is valued between $800 and $1,000, slightly above its face value of $50,000. Coins with minting errors, such as missing initials or off-center strikes, can be more valuable. For example, a 1983 half-dollar missing the FG initials on the reverse is a known error that collectors seek. While the 1983 Kennedy half-dollar in fine condition holds modest value above its face amount, higher-grade specimens, or those with unique errors, can be significantly more valuable. Always consider factors like condition, rarity, and market demand when assessing a coin's value. Next up, the most stunning and historically significant coins in the America the Beautiful series, the 2017 Frederick Douglass Quarter. You might have one of these in your pocket or collection right now, but did you know it could be worth more than face value? Today, we'll uncover what makes this quarter valuable, how much collectors are paying for them, and what you should look for to identify rare and valuable versions. Let's dive in. The Frederick Douglass Quarter was released in 2017 as part of the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful series. It celebrates the iconic abolitionist, author, and orator Frederick Douglass and his contributions to American history. On the reverse side, you'll see a powerful design featuring Frederick Douglass, seated at a desk, writing his autobiography, with his Washington, D.C. home in the background. The obverse, like all quarters in this series, features George Washington's portrait. These quarters were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The mint mark is located on the obverse side, to the right of Washington's neck. Coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially proof and silver versions, tend to be more valuable. The condition of a coin is critical when determining its value. Coins in fine condition might not be as pristine as uncirculated ones, but they can still fetch a premium if they're scarce. Minting errors, like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, make a coin unique and highly collectible. Some Frederick Douglass quarters with errors have sold for hundreds of dollars. The 2017 Frederick Douglass quarter is not just a piece of history, it's a potential treasure hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin has so much to offer in terms of value and significance. Next up, the 2007 Montana State Quarter with the Philadelphia P mint mark to uncover its value in today's market. Stay tuned, you might be holding onto a small fortune without even realizing it. The Montana State Quarter was released in 2007 as part of the 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This quarter honors Montana's admission as the 41st state in 1889 and features a stunning design. On the reverse side, you'll find a bison's skull set against a backdrop of Montana's majestic mountains, along with the state motto, Big Sky Country. The obverse features the iconic profile of George Washington, as designed by John Flanagan. Year of issue 2007. Mint marks, P Philadelphia composition, 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel, mintage, over 256 million at the Philadelphia Mint. Grading is crucial in determining a coin's value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For the Montana Quarter, coins in MS65 or higher condition can fetch premium prices. Certain errors or anomalies during the minting process can make a coin highly collectible. Look out for doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks on the 2007 Montana Quarter. For instance, a significant doubling on the lettering or the bison skull can skyrocket its value. Let's talk numbers. In average circulated condition, a 2007 Montana Quarter with a P mint mark is generally worth its face value of $200,000. However, the story changes dramatically for uncirculated and error coins. The 2007 Montana State Quarter with a P mint mark might not make you an overnight millionaire, but certain examples can be worth significantly more than face value. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, it's always worth checking your pocket change and coin jars. Who knows, you might just find a treasure hiding in plain sight. Next up, the 1973 Kennedy half dollar in extra fine condition. We'll explore its history, rarity, and, most importantly, its value in today's market. So stick around, because you might just have a valuable coin sitting in your collection. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination in 1963. It quickly became one of the most iconic and widely collected coins in American history. The 1973 Kennedy half dollar is part of this rich legacy. But here's the twist. The 1973 Kennedy half dollar isn't just any coin. For collectors, it has a unique place in the series because of its limited availability for circulation. Let's break down why this coin is so special. Here's the deal. In 1973, the the U.S. Mint struck Kennedy half dollars at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, as well as proof versions at the San Francisco Mint. However, these coins were not released for general circulation. Instead, they were included in special mint sets and proof sets, making them scarcer than other years' coins. This limited distribution means that finding a 1973 Kennedy half dollar in extra fine condition or higher can be a bit of a challenge, especially if you're hoping to add it to your collection. In extra fine condition, a 1973 Kennedy half dollar typically shows slight wear on the highest points of the design, like Kennedy's hair and the eagle's feathers on the reverse. Coins in this condition are still visually appealing, with much of the original detail intact. Well, there you have it. Everything you need to know about the 1973 Kennedy half dollar in extra fine condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin is a valuable piece of history that's worth keeping an eye out for. First, let's set the stage. The California quarter from the 50 State Quarters program was released in 2005, featuring naturalist John Muir, the iconic Yosemite Valley, and a soaring condor on the reverse side. It celebrates California's rich history, including the 1850 gold rush that led to its statehood. Now let's talk value. While most Washington quarters from the 50 State Quarters program are common, a small number was struck as silver proofs. These contain 90% silver and were only available in special collector sets. That's where the real value lies. In today's market, a California 2005 silver-proof quarter in extra fine condition typically sells for $8 to $12. However, coins with exceptional eye appeal or toning can fetch even higher prices at auctions, sometimes up to $20 or more. But here's the kicker. The value of these coins is rising as silver prices increase and collectors continue to seek them out. It's always a good idea to monitor trends and consult trusted resources like price guides or professional grading services before buying or selling. By selling, remember, not all California quarters are silver. The ones you find in your pocket change are made of copper and nickel, and while they're fun to collect, they're not worth much beyond face value. But silver proofs? They're a whole different story. Next up, the 1999 Georgia State Quarter, part of the 50 State Quarters program launched by the U.S. Mint. Specifically, we're focusing on the Philadelphia Mint version, marked with the P. What makes this coin special? Let's find out. The Georgia Quarter was released on July 19, 1999, as the fourth coin in the State Quarters series. On the reverse side, it features a peach, a nod to Georgia's nickname, the Peach State, surrounded by a state outline, live oak sprigs, and the state motto, wisdom, justice, moderation. The obverse side, like all quarters in this series, showcases a portrait of George Washington. Now, the Philadelphia Mint struck over 451 million of these coins, making them relatively common. But don't let that number fool you. Specific conditions, errors, and other factors can significantly impact the coin's value. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition naturally fetch the highest prices. But even circulated coins, including those in dirty or worn condition, can have value to collectors. Look closely. The 1999 Georgia Quarter is known for some fascinating mint errors. These include off-center strikes, double dies, and die cracks. If you spot these errors, your coin could be worth significantly more. A dirty coin with a notable error could still fetch hundreds of dollars. Low population in high grades. Coins graded by services like PCGS or NGC in high mint state grades are rare and can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Even a slightly dirty coin can be graded if the dirt doesn't obscure the important details. Dirty coins with errors. Coins with noticeable errors can sell for $500 to $3,000, even in poor condition. For example, a quarter with a double die error or an off-center strike might bring in a hefty profit. A coin graded MS65 to MS67 even with minor dirt, could sell for $500 to $1,000 or more. It depends on the rarity of the condition and the presence of any unique features. Next up, the 1984 coin, minted in Philadelphia, identifiable by the P Mint mark. We'll explore its history, design, and current market value, especially for coins in circulated or dirty condition. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy following his assassination in 1963. The obverse features a profile of President Kennedy designed by Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse showcases the presidential seal crafted by Frank Gasparro. In 1984, the Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 26 million of these coins. For coins in average circulated condition, the 1984 Kennedy half-dollar holds a value close to its face value of 50 cents. However, uncirculated or mint state coins can command higher prices. For instance, coins in mint state MS condition can be worth around $3.50 or more. It's important to note that the 1984 Kennedy half-dollar does not contain any silver. It's composed of a copper-nickel clad. Therefore, its value is primarily influenced by its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. A 1984 Kennedy half-dollar with a P Mint mark in circulated condition is typically worth its face value of 50 cents. However, uncirculated coins or those with unique errors can be more valuable. As always, the coin's condition, rarity, and collector interest play significant roles in determining its market value. Next up, the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest Quarter, a notable piece from the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful series. Specifically, we'll explore its design, significance, and current market value, especially in extremely fine condition. The Kisatchie National Forest Quarter was released in 2015 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which began in 2010. This series honors national parks and sites across the United States, with the Kisatchie Quarter representing Louisiana's only national forest. The obverse features the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, consistent with other quarters in the series. The reverse, crafted by designer Susan Gamble and sculptor Joseph Mena, showcases a wild turkey in flight over longleaf pine trees, symbolizing the rich wildlife and natural beauty of Kisatchie National Forest. The 2015 Kisatchie Quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Circulation strikes from Philadelphia and Denver are composed of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, while San Francisco produced both clad-proof and 90% silver-proof versions for collectors. In numismatics, extremely fine refers to a coin with light wear on the highest points, retaining much of its original mint luster. As of December 2024, the market values for the 2015 Kisatchie Quarter in EF condition are approximately Philadelphia and Denver. Mint marks. These coins are relatively common. In average circulated condition, they're worth slightly above face value, around 35 cents. In uncirculated condition, they can fetch up to $2. San Francisco silver proof, containing 90% silver. These proofs have higher intrinsic value. Their worth fluctuates with the silver market, but they generally command higher prices due to their metal content and collector interest. The 2015 Kisatchie National Forest Quarter is a beautiful representation of Louisiana's natural heritage. While circulation strikes in EF condition hold modest value, proof versions, especially silver proofs, are more sought after by collectors. As always, coin values can fluctuate based on market conditions, so it's wise to consult multiple sources or a professional numismatist for the most accurate and current valuations. Next up, the 2012 El Yunque National Forest Quarter, specifically the uncirculated version with the P Mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint. We'll explore its design, mintage, and current market value. The El Yunque National Forest Quarter is part of the AmericaTheBeautifulQuarters.org program, which began in 2010 to honor national parks and sites across the United States and its territories. Released in 2012, this coin is the 11th in the series and the first for that year. The reverse side features a coqui tree frog perched on a leaf and a Puerto Rican parrot behind an epiphyte plant, symbolizing the rich biodiversity of El Yunque National Forest in Puerto Rico. The inscriptions include El Yunque, Puerto Rico, 2012, and E Pluribus Unum. The obverse retains the familiar portrait of George Washington, with the P mint mark indicating its origin from the Philadelphia Mint. According to available data, the Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 2,5,8,0,0,0,0 of these quarters. This relatively moderate mintage contributes to its appeal among collectors. Current market value. As of December 2024, the value of an uncirculated 2012 El Yunque quarter varies based on condition and market demand. Here's a breakdown. eBay listings. Recent sales show individual uncirculated coins selling for approximately $2,000, with bulk purchases reducing the per-coin price. It's important to note that while these quarters hold value above face value in uncirculated condition, the premium isn't substantial. Coins with unique errors or exceptionally high grades certified by professional grading services can command higher prices. The 2012 El Yunque National Forest Quarter is a beautiful piece that celebrates Puerto Rico's natural heritage. While its monetary value in uncirculated condition offers a modest premium over face value, its true worth lies in its artistic design and the story it tells. Next up, the realm of valuable commemorative quarter dollars, focusing on coins from 1889 and 2007 and discussing their worth in today's market, especially in very fine condition. Let's dive in. Commemorative quarters are special coins minted to honor significant events, places, or figures in history. Unlike regular circulation coins, these are often produced in limited quantities, making them particularly appealing to collectors. First, it's important to note that the U.S. Mint did not produce any commemorative quarter dollars in 1889. In fact, the first U.S. commemorative quarter was the 1893 Isabella quarter, minted for the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. Therefore, an 1889 quarter would be a standard Liberty-seated quarter, not a commemorative issue. In very fine condition, an 1889 Liberty-seated quarter's value can vary based on factors like mint mark and overall preservation. Generally, such coins might range from $20 to $50, but specific market conditions and collector interest can influence this. Fast forward to 2007, during the U.S. Mint's 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This program featured unique designs for each state. With Washington's quarter released in 2007, the coin's reverse showcases a leaping salmon in front of Mount Rainier, symbolizing the state's natural beauty. In very fine condition, a standard 2007 Washington State quarter typically holds its face value of 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins, or those with unique errors, can be more valuable. For instance, uncirculated coins can fetch between 47 cents to $4.80, depending on their mint state. Additionally, certain error coins from this series have garnered collector interest. While specific error values can vary, some 2,707 Washington quarters with unique errors have been listed on platforms like eBay, with prices ranging based on the error's rarity and coin condition. While the 1889 Liberty-seated quarter isn't a commemorative coin, it holds historical value and can be a prized piece for collectors, especially in very fine condition. The 2007 Washington State quarter, though more recent, offers opportunities for collectors, particularly when found in uncirculated condition or with unique errors. Let me know in the comments below, Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more tips for finding valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting.